Our first problem is going to be a second grade level problem dealing with addition with 3-digit numbers and 2-digit numbers. JC has 139 bracelets. She went to Claire's and bought 27 more bracelets. How many total does JC have left? So the first thing we're going to do before we start our problem is we're going to look at the question. And we're going to look and see what is the most important information in this problem. So let's look at the first sentence. JC has 139 bracelets. That is the total that JC has before she goes to Claire's. So we're going to underline 139. Second, we underline 27 more bracelets because that's the number of bracelets she bought when she went to Claire's. Lastly, we're going to look at the question. In the question, we're going to look at what is it asking us for us to solve. We're going to underline how many total bracelets. So it's asking us how many total bracelets from 139 to 27 does JC have after she leaves Claire's. So the way we're going to solve this is by using the place value approach and by using our flats, longs, and units. So the first number we're going to look at is 139. We're going to put it in our place value chart, 139. Now I know that if I were to count all of these units in this flat, I would get 100. This shows me that one flat represents 100 units. So I'm going to put it in my hundreds column. That takes care of the 1 in my 139. Next, I'm going to grab 3 longs, and I know that if I were to count each unit in these longs, I would get 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This shows me that one long represents 10 units. Now my question tells me that I have 30 units, which equals 3 longs. So I'm going to put my longs in my tens column. Lastly, we're going to deal with the 9. The 9 shows us that it is in the ones column. And units represent 1 because they're 1 unit. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now I have 139 along with it written right here. Next, we're going to focus on the number 27 because that's the number she bought. That's the number of bracelets she bought at Claire's. She bought 27 more. So I'm going to write 27. Now I know that I start in the longs or in the tens column because I have 2 numbers. Our 2 represents 2 longs. So I'm going to put it in the tens column. And our 7 represents 7 ones. So I'm going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it's time to add. I'm going to start with my flats, longs, and units. Let's start with the units first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 16 units in my ones column. Now I know that I can't have any more than 10 because once I hit 10, it turns into a long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a partial product out here. 16. Now we know we want to find 10 out of 16. So I'm going to take a 10 out here, and then I know that in order to get 16, I must add 6. Now I'm going to cancel this 10 out of the 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to regroup it into one long. And then I'm going to put it in the tens column. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. I'm going to put in my ones column. Then we go on to our tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'm going to put a 6 in my tens column. And then we have 1 flat, which I'm going to put in my hundreds column. So now we know that JC left Claire's with 166 bracelets.